All right, now we're going to talk about conditional probability and frequency tables. So this is just setting up the information and making sure you can read based off of the rows or the columns or the grand totals, depending on where you're looking at. So represents possible relationships between two sets of categorical data. So in this case, we have if it's male or female or type of car. All right, so of this, looking at this table right here, it says a group of car owners were surveyed about what type of car they own. The results are shown in this two-way table. How many people, so this is just saying total people, were surveyed. So you're going to look at your grand total here. So it's the total of everybody this way and that way. So it should be the same no matter which way you add it up. All right, so all you had to do is look, there it is. How many of the surveyed people were males? So how many of the surveyed people would be here total? So let's look. Of all the total males, we're going to look at the males, the grand total would be 60. Or excuse me, not grand total, but the total for males would be 60. All right, now here it says, how many of the surveyed people drive a sports car? So we're looking for sports car, which is here, and you're going to go and you're going to look at this total right here. So you're looking for the title of the column, and then you're looking at the total for the column. So that's what I wrote here. So you're going down to the total. Now it says, how many of the surveyed people are females who drive an SUV? So now you're going to look to see where they intersect. So let's see, I've got females, so I'm looking this way, and SUV, I'm looking this way, so they intersect at that which is 135. So this is where it's both. All right. And then E, what is the probability that a random selected person drives an SUV? So let's go. Our SUV total is right here. And we want to know out of everybody. So it's your SUV total, which is 156 over 240. And then you can simplify that to 13 over 20. And that would be the probability of a person who drives an SUV. All right, now, what is the probability that a randomly selected person is male? So we're going to look at our male total, which is 60, and we're saying of all the people, so that's 240, so that's where you get the 60 over 240, which simplifies to 1/4. Now, the probability of a male given is an SUV owner. So we're going to look at the males. We're going this way. And we're going to look at the SUV total going this way. So we've got males are SUV and male. Oops, I'm sorry. Let me do this one. I was skipping down. Okay, so just a male would be 21. Out of the SUV total, which is 156. So 21 over 156 is where I got here. And then that is 7 over 52. So now let's do an SUV owner, given that it's male. So you go ahead and you're going to have SUV and male is 21 over 60. So you're looking at this one and this one. And then that is going to be 7 over 20. So it's a subtle difference, but make sure you're paying attention to the order because that does matter. Because this one is going in the bottom and this is saying it's given both. All right, what you're going to do is you're going to read this information here and you're going to look at the total. Now these are really big numbers. And these are commas, they're not decimal points. But you pick one kid at random, find the probabilities that the student has, excuse me. Find the probabilities. The student said that all kids are friendly. So right now, the question was asked, how many kids are friendly? So if you're looking at that, you're going to see that 783 of all the kids out of everybody total. So you'll write 783 out of 49210, and that's it for that one. This one said the student said the most students are friendly. So you're going to look at most students are friendly, which would be 2736 8. And you're going to divide that by the grand total here. So you're going to take your two numbers, this divided by that, and then that's your answer. And you can simplify that. I would divide them by 2. All right, the student is a girl. So of the girls, so you're going to use of the girls, so we're going this way, this, and we want to know, sorry. This is your total out of everybody. So this guy would be 25211. Sorry, it was confusing. I was writing the two things together. Over 49210. So again, you're going to have your girls out of everybody. All right, and then for this one, given that the student is a girl, so you're going to look at your girl total. So given that the student is a girl, they said all the students are friendly. So we're going to use the student's a girl because we're using this column. And then we're going to look at all, which is here. So it's going to be 303 out of, and then that's your answer. All right. I want you to try these two on your own and then go back and make sure you finish the rest if you didn't get those done. But reading this is just make sure you're using the correct total based on what the information is giving you. And that's conditional probability and frequency tables.